Hey guys, what's going on? So I am back with another video, and the reason why I want to share the story is because it put myself in danger, and I want to make sure that women out there are aware of things that could happen. So obviously it's about, in the title, it's about my Mirena IUD experience and why I believe women should not get it. Now, so last year, 2018, I got the Mirena IUD put in March, okay? So, and when it was put in, it hurt. I was, bleeding, and, my OB-GYN actually kind of laughed at me, and I was, really, really pissed off of that. But, anyway, but he told me that the Mirena would be the best because I have endometriosis, okay? So, I'd listen to him, and, I just took his word for it. So, got the Mirena put in, and then, so in June, right away, I actually stopped getting periods, altogether, no periods at all whatsoever, and that was kind of weird. So, but I was happy. I was yeah, I don't have to go through this shit anymore, yay. But so in June, I started having issues with my stomach. I kept going in and out of the hospital ever since really October. I just had all these infections, and because the Mirena, it opens your cervix, which is obviously, because since it's open, it's basically a passage, or a passageway for bacteria to get inside you. And it actually gave me PID, which is pelvic inflammatory disease. It gave me enteritis, enterocolitis, all my stomach issues, infections in my infections in my small intestine, in my colon, in my stomach, my esophagus, all the infections. Honestly, I hadn't seen a doctor ever since Avery for almost 3 years. Okay, actually no, 2 years, because I had no issues. But until then, I got all these issues, and I'm just why am I getting all these issues? There's no reason why. And then, so 3 weeks ago, I actually, it's really embarrassing. By the way, if you're if your stomach is not, strong enough to handle, graphic information, then I suggest you do not watch this. But for those of you that can handle it, what happened was, so I went to, the last time I went to the hospital, which was 3 weeks ago, I had, my fallopian tubes were inflamed. I also had cysts on both my ovaries, okay, and since October, I've been having a cyst, at least as big as 3 centimeters on each, ovary, and they was, switched off. But this time, they were on both ovaries. And so, the doctors were, really concerned, and plus, he felt my fallopian tube actually pop out, and so that's why I went in, because it was a lot of pain too. But so he gave me antibiotics, which I'm done with though. But so it gave me all these infections, back to back to back. I was in and out of the hospital, I want to say at least once or twice a month for 6 months straight, and it was just really annoying, and it was just something new. But this time, the doctor or the nurse asked me, if I was ever planning on having any more children. I said no. And she's okay, well, that's good because you're now infertile because of the PID. So, which kind of sucks, because if in the future, Tom and I changed our minds and wanted to, knowing that I'm not fertile anymore, it kind of sucks. And that's all because of the freaking IUD. I hate the fucking IUD so much. It's a pain in the ass. And then so 2 weeks ago, so the doctor at the hospital, he did a pelvic exam, and then he did all the tests, whatever, and the IUD was still in there. So then 2 weeks ago, I was having a lot of pain, of course, and then all of a sudden, a lot of water rushed out of me, as if I was just going into labor. And I'm what the fuck is this shit? And I was freaking the fuck out, and I'm this is not right. And then an hour later, my IUD fell out. My Mirena IUD actually fell out of me, down there. It actually fell out. without, you know, any effort, like, you know, nothing. Because, like, I felt the strings, and I'm like, why are they so long? Like, they're at the tip. And I'm like, and then all of a sudden, the water comes out of me as if, like, I'm about to give birth. And then all of a sudden, like, an hour later, it comes out. And I'm using the bathroom. I'm like, oh my god, I was, like, freaking out. But ever since then, though, my body hasn't been feeling, you know, like crap. So, but that, and, like, you know, hopefully, you know, like, if I don't have any more infections after this, then I'll know that it was a merino. And I don't know if I'm gonna do a lawsuit or not. I could if I really wanted to, but that'd just be so much court, you know, to go through it. I really don't want to go through that, and miss work and stuff. But I mean, there's a lot of girls that you know, I read and seen have they've actually had it, like, go through their uterus and into their other organs and damage that. Like, that's another thing. Like, another thing also is, you know, the IUD falling out. Like, and actually, like, you know, talked to my primary doctor, and he's the one that told me to go see my OB, like, ASAP. So, you know, I'm, like, trying to get in. And but yeah, like, it's, you know, it was the start of all my infections, like, just back to back to back, like, something else and it would pop up, and it was just so annoying. Like, I just didn't understand why. But now that it's out, like, I feel so relieved, because, you know, now that my cervix will close and no bacteria or infections, you know, I won't get any of that anymore. And hopefully I'll start to feel, you know, 100% again like I used to, and be completely, you know, healthy again. And hopefully the cysts that keep coming over and over and over and over and over completely stop. You know, that's what I'm hoping. But I'm gonna plan on getting just a total hysterectomy, and, you know, just be done with it, you know, and just never have to worry about that again. And then, but yeah, but I mean, a lot of shit can happen with that. I do not advise, you know, Mirena Iud. It was just so, it was horrible pain. And, like, I mean, sex actually hurt a lot worse too with it, which I did not like. But ever since it's been out, and with the antibiotics healing me, like, I feel so much better. Like, so much better. Like, it doesn't hurt. Like, I don't hurt anymore. I'm not in pain. I haven't been sick. Like, it's just amazing. Like, and they gave me, like, 2 antibiotics too, flagyl and doxycycline. And doxycycline, actually, the side effects are, it gives you infections that I already had. Like, you know, I'm like, so, like, why the fuck are they giving me these infections that, you know, or why the fuck are they prescribing me this, you know, antibiotic that, you know, is supposed to give you infections that I already went through, like, over and over and over. So that's why they gave me the flagyl, to kill that. So I had to get, you know, the 2 strong ones. And but, you know, I'm done with that now, thank God, finally, because it was just such a pain in the ass. But because it gives you, like, one of the, like, you know, the side effects are esophagitis, enteritis, enterocolitis, you know, just all that stuff. But now the only thing that, you know, that I have to take care of is just the tumor in my liver, you know, and also keep, you know, continuing to eat gluten-free foods, which I haven't, and just get a regular colonoscopy done every 5 to 10 years, you know, just to make sure there's no other, you know, or just to make sure there's no cancerous polyps. And that's it. But yeah, so that's my story. Sorry, you know, that was kind of short, but yeah, well, I didn't want to make it too long of a video. But yeah, alright, well, you know, I really hope that, you know, you ladies take my advice, especially the ones that have been debating on whether or not to go on it. I say no, do not, because it gave me hell. It put me through hell throughout, you know, the past year, and I just couldn't handle anymore. And now that it's out, I feel so much relief. I feel so much better. So please don't do it, please, like, please, 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 please. But I hope you guys all have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye!